the reason why the new constitution brought about the issue of having a deputy president position, which is not an appointed position anymore, but a position that the president and the deputy would be conjoined together at the point of election, is so that the two of them can be able to work together. And that is what the country desired. That is what our people of this Republic of Kenya voted for in 2010 in the new constitution. Honorable Speaker, I want to believe that when we have been able to get the two of them, we should be able as a country, as much as practically possible, ensure that whatever misunderstanding and whatever differences that may appear or may exist between the two of them,
yes, Kagombe.
We get...
Kagusha, hold. Honorable Gigi Kagombe, what's your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, is the honorable member in order to disparage the Constitution and mutilate it in the manner he is doing by disputing the provisions of Article 150 of this Parliament to remove a sitting deputy president? It is constitutional, it is written, it was passed by us in 2010, and that work is given and granted by the Constitution to this Parliament. Therefore, the fact that the president and the deputy president were elected together doesn't stop the provisions of Article 150. So therefore, it should withdraw.
Honorable Speaker, you know there's a reason why Honorable Kagombe is called Kagombe and not Kigombe. It's because a small cow jumps before he jumps, you know, a small calf. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker, you know.
Take your seat. Order. Order, honorable members, order. Order. Honorable Kagusha, take your seat. Order, honorable members, order. Honorable Kagusha, you are here the whole morning, and I did direct to the House. Order. Order. Order, Nabuin, take your seat. Honorable members, we have done very well since morning. This may be an emotive motion, but as leaders, leave your emotions at that door when you come to this House. And I want to encourage you, honorable members, Honorable Kagusha, treat your colleagues the same way you would want them to treat you. Don't make any disparaging remarks. Don't purport to misinterpret the meaning of the name of a colleague, because that's not your duty. We just withdraw and apologize to Kagombe and proceed with your contribution.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to withdraw the naming of Honorable Kagombe and apologize, Honorable Speaker.
No.
Honorable Speaker, I also hope that you have noted the Honorable Amombi has hit me with a bottle of water. Honorable Speaker, and that is unparliamentary. Is that unparliamentary that another honorable member should rule?
Order. Honorable Amombi, did you throw a bottle? Take your seat.
That is very unparliamentary.
Take your seat. Amombi.
Mr. Speaker, it's very bad that Honorable Kagusha can lie to this House. He is lying. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Kagusha is lying. Let him continue with the speech, but he should not lie in this House.
Order, honorable members, to the extent that the Speaker didn't see and Honorable Kagusha is not claiming any injury, let's leave it there.
Honorable Speaker, I am of the opinion we have a respectable gentleman by the name Henry Kissinger, and Henry Kissinger did state that the quest for peace and order has two elements that are sometimes treated as contradictory. He said that the pursuit of elements of security and the requirements of acts of reconciliation, if you do not and if you cannot achieve both of them, we will not be able to reach either of them. the road to diplomacy, Honorable Speaker, Henry Kissinger did say that may appear complicated and frustrating, but progress to it requires both vision and the courage to undertake that journey. Honorable Speaker, I'm of the opinion that when we have our two senior most gentlemen in this republic having such kind of a disagreement or an issue that is a misunderstanding, we should seek the way of reconciliation. The way I see us doing now, we are just following on the issue of security. We are looking at the issues of removal, yet we are not pursuing a very important goal in this, and that is reconciliation. And for that matter, Honorable Speaker, I am of the opinion that we should seek a way that we can be able to bring the two gentlemen together. Honorable Speaker, you know that in the past we have brought an elder by the name His Excellency Obasanjo. We have brought Senator Kuhn from US. We have even had a gentleman by the name Museveni, His Excellency Museveni, who have in the past mediated when our two senior most leaders in this country have disagreed. And for that reason, Honorable Speaker, I want to remind you that you have even had Kofi Annan in Kenya. I'm of the opinion that we should have gotten away.
Hold Kagusha. Yes, Shimba.
I want to inform Honorable Kaguchia that by any dictionary that is known in this world,
Honorable Speaker, I did not ask for information from Honorable Omar.
Just relax.
Order.
Honorable Speaker, I do not desire to have any information from
Honorable Your information, take your seat. Finish up.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. So Honorable Speaker, I would like to complete my statement.
Yeah, finish up. Give him a minute. Finish up. Time is up. Give him a minute.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I would just like to complete my statement by saying that I wish that as a country we are able to come up with a mechanism in which we can be able to bring our senior leaders when they have a disagreement in such a way that they can be able to reconcile and agree. Because, Honorable Speaker, even when we open the Pandora's box of impeachment, Honorable Speaker, we are going to be opening something that we may not be able to contain. We are now likely to have many impeachments coming to this House because we have started something that, Honorable Speaker, sometimes we are not able to contain in coming days. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
He's off the floor, Jeanette, so you cannot raise.
The Speaker, I wanted to clarify that the matter before the House is not a disagreement of anyone. It is a motion that has been tabled by Honorable Mutuse that has 8 counts, 11 grounds. Mr. Speaker, we are discussing a motion that contains 11 grounds. We are not discussing any disagreements of anyone with his wife, with his boss, with his children, with his mother, with his uncle, with his cousin, with his farmer, with his cook. We are not discussing those things, bro.
Mama Zamzam.
Mheshimiwa Spika, na mimi niweze kuchangia mada ya leo ya kuweza kung'oa mamlakani naibu wa rais. Mheshimiwa Spika, Mheshimiwa Spika, naibu wa rais amekuwa akizunguka Kenya nzima. Na akizungumza, mimi kwanza nilikuwa nauliza Mheshimiwa Spika, naibu wa rais amesahau dawa zake kumeza ama kuna shida Mheshimiwa Spika? Kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Spika, naibu wa rais alikuwa akizunguka kila mahali. Anazungumzia mambo ya ukabila, anazungumza mambo ya shares. Mimi najiuliza, Mombasa County Mheshimiwa Spika, sisi ndio tulikusanya ushuru zaidi tukawa nambari 1 Mheshimiwa Spika. Lakini naibu wa rais akizungumza, anazungumza mambo ya shares, mambo ya mlima, mambo ya nini. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, ukiona naibu wa rais anaweza kumkosoa rais mbele ya wananchi Mheshimiwa Spika. Mheshimiwa Spika, ni
Honorable Wamchomba. Hold Mama Zamzam, hold her time. Yes, Honorable Wamchomba. Order, honorable members, order, Honorable Wamchomba.
Bwana Spika, nasimama kuuliza kama
Order, hold on. Which standing order has been breached? Side the standing order.
point of information, clarification.
Asante sana
Which standing
Mheshimiwa
order has
Spika.
been breached?
Mheshimiwa Spika.
Clarification, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker,
I refuse to be muted when I have something that I need the honorable member to clarify. The honorable member must clarify.
Honorable Amchomba. Honorable Amchomba. Hold your horses. Honorable Amchomba. If you want to, you know the rules. Order. Honorable Amchomba, you know the rules. If you want to inform a member on the floor, the member must accept your information. She has said she doesn't want. Under what standing order?
Mr. Speaker, the honorable member has talked about that Mr. Deputy President alisahau kunywa dawa. Tungetaka kujua ni dawa gani ambazo mheshimiwa anaongea juu yake. Na kama hizo dawa, na kama
Mama Zamzam, endelea.
Mheshimiwa Spika, wajua ndio makosa ya kupatia mabubu kuzungumza. Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi nimesema huenda ikawa, sijasema amesahau, nimesema huenda ikawa, nilifikiria, nilikisia. Lakini Mheshimiwa Spika, kiongozi kama yule ambaye siku zote anajua makabila yote Kenya tunakaa kwa amani, tumeoana, tunaelewana, Mheshimiwa Spika, anataka kuturegesha kwa makabila kama vile tulivyokuwa na mambo ya Kaya Bombo, kama tulivyokuwa na zile baada ya kura za 2007 2008. Mheshimiwa Spika, watu walipoteza maisha yao kwa sababu ya ukabila. Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi nakaa nikishangaa. Deputy President alikuja Mombasa, amesimama juu ya gari anatafuna ndizi na mahindi choma. Mheshimiwa Spika, kwanza alitupa takataka pale, alikuwa juu kama kuna watoto wetu ndio ufagia. Mheshimiwa Spika, Mheshimiwa Spika, pale juu ya gari Deputy President anazungumza akisema kuwa yule gavana atoe pesa za floods, wakati anajua 14 billion kutoka World Bank ambayo ni ya disaster management. Mheshimiwa Spika, zilikuwa kwa ofisi yake na aliziramba. Mheshimiwa Spika, alikuwa anajua 6 billion tulieka hapa katika bajeti. Mheshimiwa Spika, hakuzileta Mombasa. Mheshimiwa Spika, yule ni kiongozi wa kugonganisha watu. Mheshimiwa Spika, na ndio maana najiuliza, kwa miaka miwili kampuni 22. Mheshimiwa Spika, hata mimi moja sina. Miaka miwili kampuni 22 na zote zina 5.7 billion ya mtoto, ya mke, ya nani, kisha bado unaenda kuchukua mali ya ndugu yako, unaacha mayatima, unaacha mjane, unamtesa, kisha utatuambia nini katika taifa la Kenya? Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi leo nasema ngatuliwe, nasema kwa kutesa mjane, Gachagua must go. Kwa kukula pesa za mahindi, Gachagua must go. Kwa kutesa ukabila na Kenya, Gachagua must go. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika.
Ngogoyo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise to oppose the motion by the Honorable Mwengi Mutuse, Member of Parliament for Gachagua'S West. Mr. Speaker, I, representing the people of Kajiado North, Mr. Speaker, I have gone through the motion and the issues that Wakili Mwengi Mutuse has raised. And Mr. Speaker, I pick on a number of issues that I would want to draw the attention of this House to. Number one, Mwengi Mutuse says that all we need to do is to just believe the things he has tabled here are true. We cannot believe what he says is true. We have to cross-examine. We have to look at them properly. Mr. Speaker, I have gone through the evidence that he has provided on some of the issues. And Mr. Speaker, having 21 companies, according to Mwengi Mutuse, is an intention for the Deputy President to launder money, and therefore he should be impeached. Mr. Speaker, he did not say money has been laundered, but it is an intention. And he says it is enough for this House to just believe and therefore impeach. Mr. Speaker, I say no to that impeachment. Number two, Mwengi Mutuse, former Chief of Staff in Machakos County government and the current member of parliament is giving hearsay that he has heard. Mr. Speaker, he has said in his submission that they were officers who were coerced to write to change in the Ministry of Lands without tabling any evidence from the document that he has provided. Mr. Speaker, this House cannot go with hearsay. It is not possible for you to make a decision out of hearsay. Mr. Speaker, in his accusations, he says that the Deputy President is a Mount Kenya person, makes issues based on Mount Kenya. I am the Member of Parliament for Kajiado North. He has visited my constituency for a development tour. The executive, through the State Department for Education, Mr. Speaker, constructed classes, courtesy of his visit in Enoma Tasiani Girls Secondary School, a school that rescues girls, specifically from asylum. Mr. Speaker, the only girls' school that we have in my constituency, the Great Kajiado North. Mr. Speaker, Mwengi Mutuse did not mention such issues, but he says, according to him, the Deputy President coerced, did 1, 2, 3, and Mr. Speaker, he wants to say that we just need to believe. Mr. Speaker, impeaching the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya needs more evidence than what he has provided. I find this to be very shallow, and Mr. Speaker, maybe in the words of the Chief Justice, this is hot air, in my opinion, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have found very respectful submission from lawyers in this House.
Yes, Mama Zamzam.
A majority of them.
Mheshimiwa, point of order number 87, Mheshimiwa Speaker. Mimi nataka nimjuze mbunge mwenzangu kuwa huyu alikuwa...
Naomba nisijuzwe, naomba nisijuzwe.
Hapana,
naomba nisijuzwe.
She is on a point of order.
Mheshimiwa Speaker, nataka atoe statement of fact. Mheshimiwa Speaker, huyu mbunge aliyoko hapa, hata kama alikuwa akifanya kazi county hapa, amekuja ni mbunge na ametoa motion hapa. Mheshimiwa Speaker, na mimi nataka nimwelezee mbunge kuwa wasema kule wanaosema kufa abiria, kufa conductor, kufa dereva, huyu conductor ameweza kupickpocket maabiria wote, hawana chochote. Mheshimiwa Speaker, kwa hiyo aende tu nyumbani. Mheshimiwa Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
I choose to stick to content.
Your time is
I choose to stick to matter.
I
choose to ignore the honorable member. Mr. Speaker, I therefore want to submit to this House that, Mr. Speaker, when a whole deputy speaker of this assembly goes to a public function in Nandi and says that I will oversee the impeachment of the deputy president, and comes to this House and is expected to vote, do you expect fairness?
Your time is up. Give him 1 minute. The deputy speaker spoke to that.
Thank you.
She has a vote, unlike the speaker.
Yeah, but Mr. Speaker, I just want to say
and she
that
will
I
not
find
preside on these proceedings.
Okay, because I respect you, Mr. Speaker, I will not engage on that matter. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I want to submit that Ngogoyo Onesmus Nguro, Member of Parliament for Kajiado North, says no to the impeachment of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
Member for Taveta. Member for Taveta. The mic is there.
Can I have this one?
Is
This
it
one
working?
is short.